Viewers, today latest update from Ethiopia, Tigray and Afar region. Viewers, the war taking place inside of the former state of Ethiopia. Movement of Tigray Defense Forces, we continue to see of large columns of what appear to be a very well trained, in many cases, battle. Headland forces being moved towards western Tigray, and we continue to quite possibly ready ourselves for our operation by the Tigray Defense Force, a fairly large scale operation into western Tigray to liberate western Tigray from the likes of Isias Afriki, of the despotic regime that rules over the Eriteria and various parliamentary groups, unorganized parliamentary groups that have ravaged the western Tigray region, to include the central Tigray region when the occupation took place. But we continue to see video evidence of large-scale troop movement of the Tigray Defense Force deploying in an areas of western Tigray that in all outlook appears that to be the reading for some fairly high intensity operation against the forces that are arrayed against in western Tigray and army units, and then obviously Fano units and other forces of the Amhara regional militia groups that are occupying the western Tigray region. At the same time, I wanted to discuss it is not so much as the no more movement, but what the no more movement sports, and I don't think that many members of the no more movement are actually aware of what exactly happens inside of the despotic state of Eriteria. So I wanted to give an example of how Isias Afriki, the despotic ruler of Eriteria, for more than 3 decades disposes of opposition figures inside of the Eriteria. Not just opposition figures, I am talking about very large group of people at times. So one of the strategies that had been reported out of Eriteria, it is a compartment of human disposal, and the way that was the way we have understand that is work inside of the despotic regime of the Eriteria is that individual of group of people 10 to 20 and 30 people are loaded into a connex or a tractor trailer transport device that is on a truck, and that those individuals are then looked inside of that connex, and then that specific truck will then transport that connects to a location, and then they remove it and they put it in big hole, and those individual leave. So you have a group of 20 to 30 people that are now in a next looked in a next dropped inside of a very large man-made manufactured hole somewhere in the desert of the Eriteria. Some of those in hospital, Eritrean, and weather on the planet in terms of heat and extreme weather again, so they are dropped into this hole, and then later another a truck with a bulldozer will arrive and then bury those individuals alive and they leave. So the group that drop of the individual, all they now is they are just dropping of people, and the next group has no idea what happening, and the next group that the comes in and basically buries those folks alive inside of the connects in the desert someplace inside of the Eriteria. So no one fires a shoot, no one really does anything except loading people into a trailer, dropping of the trailer, and another group comes along and buries the trailer in the open desert, and then they leave, and that it is so eventually this stuff will come to light and will be known about, and again the head person of the no more movement was aware of some of these tactics. By I say is how working, it is very well known, and for some reason now the individual sport is yes in terms of the no more movement are inside of the United States. So I just wanted to talk about that, discuss that, make individuals aware of the type of activity that takes place inside of the despotic regime of the victory, and understand now that Isias Afrik is now very close and acting as more of a mentor to the now warlord of the farmer state of Ethiopia. And again, I just think that relationship in terms of how close these two individuals are, and how their the leadership processes are involving. And then again, at the same time, we could see some of the those same tactics that we have been inside of Eriteria being deployed inside and utilized inside of the farmer state of Ethiopia. So again, just a really human calamity that really no one even knows about, because it is very difficult to find this information out and talk about it again. Given it and given to the nature of the North Korean style of leadership that is inside of the despotic state of Eritrea. But again, just want to talk about that, get that out there again, watching things very closely in Western Tigray right now. We are detecting quite a few troop movement that are taking place and moving towards the Keze River towards the Western Tigray area of operation. So, this is the latest update about it. For more latest report, please subscribe my YouTube channel. Thanks for watching.